What's up, guys? It's Mike from A Soul's Journey. I just want to jump on and talk about a dream that I had a couple nights ago that was really epic. Super vivid, very vivid. Lots of crazy emotions, but it had a really amazing message, and I just wanted to share it. So, in the dream, I'm walking down I'm walking through a small downtown area, and it's there's a park with lots of benches, lots of people walking around with their dogs, lots of birds, trees, things like that. And I'm just sitting there looking around, observing everything. And all of a sudden I start getting filled with this immense feeling of joy and happiness. And the more that I am observing, the more that I'm seeing how much everything is in like divine perfection. And it's just filling me with just more and more joy and happiness. And I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. And at one point I kind of like stepped outside of myself and was like, why am I so happy right now? I'm not doing anything that's extraordinary, or I'm just taking a walk and I'm just, what's going on? And in that moment, I got this kind of intuitive telepathic communication that popped in, and it said, when you're looking for joy outside of yourself, that thing that is bringing you joy in that moment will eventually stop, and then the joy will dissipate. But if you find joy and love within yourself, then it doesn't matter what you do. Everything that you do at that point will embody love and joy, and it will bring you happiness. And it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you're taking out the garbage. It doesn't matter if you're mowing the lawn. It doesn't matter if you're taking a walk, flying in an airplane, whatever it is, whatever you're doing in that moment. If you're able to tap into that divinity, I don't know, it's the best way I can really say it. When you're able to tap into that, then we are embodying source in that moment consciously, and bringing it forth into the physical world, and being able to almost see the blueprint of what it is that's making everything, that it's all connected. We're all connected together. Everything is connected. It all has consciousness. It's all on purpose. It all has purpose. We all have purpose. It's just this amazing divine plan. And it's unrealistic to be in that space all the time. I remember thinking in the dream at one point that, wow, I wonder if this is what Buddha consciousness is like. And I started thinking about the different ascended masters. I thought about like Buddha, Jesus, Yogananda, Babaji, and was like, okay, this must be what it's like for these guys that were able to, achieve these states of samadhi and just be one with the divine and be able to bring that in and exist in it. But it's unrealistic to be in this space all the time, because we're human. We have egos. We get triggered. It's just part of who we are, part of being here, part of the experience. But I think the message in the dream was, in trying to embody that as much as possible, and trying to remember that, that everything is truly perfect in its essence. And I think that's what's important. That's the thing that means more than anything else. Sorry, there's a bus going by. Stand by. So I just think that it's so important for us to be able to remember that that we have the ability to tap into these things, to love, forgiveness, gratitude, and that we are able to embody joy and kindness, and that the more that we can do that, then the more that will bring us happiness. And when it comes from within and it's genuine, that helps to change the outside world. We don't just see things differently, but we also get to, that vibration helps to raise the vibrations of others around us. And I think that, that's just a nice fringe benefit that occurs when when we're in that state. And you know, it takes practice, obviously, because we're all human, and it's just something that we're going to have to that we have to work on. And the more that we can do that, then the more that we will be able to see the world differently, even if there's craziness happening around us, that there's chaos. And it doesn't give an excuse for anything. It doesn't mean not to take action. It doesn't mean to be complacent. But it means that there is a divine purpose to everything. And the more that we can feel that, then I think that helps us to have compassion, and it helps us to experience forgiveness, knowing that, you know, sometimes people just do things that, shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them don't even understand what it is that they're doing and why they're doing it. They're just acting off of a program, you know, based on how we're raised and the people around us and things like that. But the more that we can embody that consciousness and do it consciously, and bring that forth, then we can slowly start to help change the world, and you know, start to bring in much better emotions and a much stronger sense of togetherness. And yeah, I don't know, lots to contemplate. But anyway, just wanted to pass that along and share that with everybody, and hope you all having a good day, and talk to you soon. All right, peace out.